Hello everybody, this is day 3 in my sketchbook improvement challenge, and if this is your first day tuning in, basically what I'm doing here is during this time we all have off, I'm trying to not to put so much pressure on myself to create an incredibly creative piece of art, but just refine my skills. That way I can ensure that I'll paint every day rather than, trying to force myself to come up with a creative idea every single day. During this time, it's strange. So if you find yourself in that predicament and you'd like to improve your skills, join me in this challenge. So in case this is your first video, the previous videos, what I learned is the first day I decided I wanted to focus on, for the beginning of this challenge, painting portraits in non-traditional colors. And the second day, I did it with a traditional color to see where my struggles were. And today, I'm going for a monochromatic painting of a portrait. I don't know why the camera's shaking so much here, by the way. I'm sorry about that. So I used purple as my main color, and I, tried to play around with where the blues were, where the reds were, and the purple, to make the piece more interesting. And I'm really happy with the actual painting result, as in like the style where you could see the brush strokes and where I placed the colors. The only thing I'm disappointed in with this piece is that it doesn't really look like my actual reference photo anymore. Not that I usually care, I don't want it to look like the reference photo, but it looks nothing like even the sketch I had done. I lost a lot of the expression in his face, and I think at this point I start to notice that I made the jawline, I don't know if it's a jawline, but from the cheekbone to the jawline, way too big. I'll put the reference photo here on the screen, you'll see. And yeah, I definitely lost some of that original look that I was, trying to take from the photo. And I like to use reference photos to like capture light and positioning of the face rather than, exactly. So I'm still very happy with this portrait, but I don't like the fact that I lost my original sketch, because if I have an idea, I'd like to resemble what I was going for in the beginning. So tomorrow, what I'd like to do is stay closer to the sketch, which I am again going to put more time and effort into, which I learned in the first day. I want to stay a little bit closer to that so that I don't lose my original intentions. I'd also like to use 2 colors rather than one monochromatic color, but tomorrow, rather than, taking a normal traditional reference, I'm going to find a reference that has the 2 colors already in it, like one with, neon lighting or something, so that I can just practice with the 2 colors where they would actually go based off a real photo. So basically what the next few days are going to be, it's the same as day 2. It's figuring out where my problem is and continuing to refine it and improve upon it. So if you're following along with the challenge, that would be your next steps. As many days as possible, repeat refining and improving and practicing. And after that, once I finally get to the point where I'm happy with that, what I plan on doing is trying to paint smaller, because it's a lot easier. These are pretty big, they're not huge, but it's a lot easier to paint it bigger because you could fit all your brush strokes in. I want to be able to have the technique that I can paint smaller, so I could have the same visual look when I'm painting a portrait, but in a larger piece, if that makes sense. Like the portrait is not the main piece. So here's the final picture. You can see it doesn't look like the sketch anymore, but I'm still very happy. I'm going to do a little zoom in so you can see the actual brush strokes, because I don't know if the camera captures it that well. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and this shorter format. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.